Let's move on to politics now because it's a huge week, folks. Countdown is on to the upcoming GOP Showdown. We're going to gear up now for the Fox News debate just 4 days from now. Brand new polling out today as we wait to find out who will make the cut for the top 10. Some of the hopefuls now weighing in.
I'd like to be there, and we just have to wait and see how all these polls work out. I'm governor of Ohio. I wasn't traveling around the country trying to make a name for myself.
The top 10 would be a good place to be, but this is a long game for us. Debates are important. I don't get confused about that, but one debate's not going to make or break a candidate here. So, you know, our intention is to be on that stage.
I'll be there on Thursday night.
Or afternoon?
No, I'll be there Thursday night.
Okay, so you'll make the top 10 as
yes, sir.
Chris Stirewalt, Fox News digital politics editor and the author of Fox News First. He joins me now. All right, so we just heard from 3 candidates who are on the fence. Let's take a look at the Stirewalt Power Index for Thursday night. Here are your top 10. Go through it, Stirewalt.
Well, now remember, this isn't what we say is going to be on the stage. This is a combination of how you're doing right now and how likely you are to eventually be the Republican nominee. So this is a cumulative score. And certainly you point out with John Kasich, Rick Perry, and Chris Christie, you've got 3 that are right on the bubble. And we have new polling out today that says that they are right on the bubble about whether they'll be in the debate at 9 or whether they'll be in the debate at 5. If I was Chris Christie, I don't know if I'd be laying it so hard on the line, but they're all right in that space. When we look at the power index, we're talking about who's got staying power, who has the resources, organization, those other factors come into play. So that's why we say Jeb Bush and Scott Walker, regardless of Donald Trump rocketing past everybody with all of the points, continue to be in number 1 and number 2 spot. But one of the movers this week as he goes into the debate and increasing his need of a good performance is Marco Rubio, who slips out of the top 3 for his first time, surpassed by Ted Cruz, who's found a way to benefit a symbiotic relationship with Donald Trump. He's found a way to benefit from the Trump NATO, and Marco Rubio has been slipping in the polls, and he finds himself in need of a good night.
Okay, so also in the power index, again, this is not the final 10 for Thursday night. To be clear again, Ben Carson, Carly Fiorina, John Kasich, Donald Trump, Rand Paul, Mike Huckabee. So you have we have no Chris Christie in that or no Perry, but I find it interesting that number 6 is Carly Fiorina still. Why?
Look, Carly Fiorina has played this well. Right now, the polling doesn't have her making the cut tomorrow evening to be in the 9 o'clock debate, but I have every expectation that not only will she do well in the 5 o'clock debate, but that she might well be the star of it. Republicans like her as they get to know her more. She's doing better. She's raising money. She's building organizations. She's doing the stuff that she needs to do. It just hasn't come together in time for the first debate, but I expect to see her around for quite a while.
Okay, let's take a look at the recent poll that just came out. This is Monmouth University poll from today. You can see Trump has increased his lead now, 26%. Jeb Bush is second place, but down at 12.2%. What do you make of it, Chris?
Well, look, this is the first poll where we see Trump with more than a quarter of the support. We see a poll out this morning. We saw another poll out this morning that was from the Wall Street Journal and NBC News that has Trump back in his usual, or what has become his usual slot at 17-18%. Whatever the number, he is way out in front. And Donald Trump is way out in front with about the same share of the vote on the Republican side that Bernie Sanders has on the Democratic side. So there are big advantages in being in a heavily divided field. And what Trump has been able to do is, with the support of, in this case, 1 in 4, but in most other polls, 1 in 5 Republicans, look like a pretty dominant frontrunner. That, however, puts a target on his back when he gets on that debate stage, makes him the guy to beat.
Yeah, no doubt. All eyes will be here on Fox at 5 p.m. and at 9 p.m. on Thursday. Chris, thank you so much.
You bet.
So get in on the action for the big Republican primary debates, as I just said, Thursday, Fox News Channel. Teaming up with Facebook, it all starts at 5 p.m. Okay, then you can submit your questions for the candidates by going to facebook.com/Fox News. Do that now.